Fala aí, galera botafoguense, tudo beleza? Rapaziada, vou trazer aí pra vocês reações dos rivais aí, Atlético de Madrid, torcedor do PSG, falando sobre esse grupo aí do Fogão e também alguns torcedores gringos aí que analisaram esse grupo do Botafogo que tá muito difícil, meu irmão, mas o Botafogo tá embarcando aí pro Supermundial com essa missão de passar dessa primeira fase que já vai ser uma excelente, vai ser um resultado espetacular. Rapaziada, esse vídeo tem o apoio de React do Vitão, então apoie o React do Vitão, deixando o like, inscrevendo no canal se você gosta desse tipo de conteúdo. Agora, link dos canais na descrição, bora pro vídeo que tá muito bom.
Porque podemos hacer la rima también. He estado viendo hoy los favoritos del Mundial de Clubes, ¿vale? Como Sangris quería hablar del Mundial de Clubes, y digo, con las plantillas actuales, sin contar fichajes y tal, y he visto que en las apuestas, las casas de apuestas, el favorito número 1 es el Madrid, el segundo es el Bayern de Múnich, el tercero es el Paris Saint-Germain, cuarto es el Inter, quinto el Manchester City. Y el Atleti aparece el el octavo. Por delante, curiosamente, del Botafogo. ¿Qué os parece?
O Botafogo tá em nono aí nas casas de aposta, hein, rapaziada?
Que no sé qué pinta ahí el Bayern como segundo, la verdad.
¿No? ¿Quién pondrías tú segundo?
El PSG. Incluso te diría que el PSG primero y el Madrid segundo, fíjate.
Sí, yo por ahí.
A ver, aquí yo creo que influye bastante el tema de la configuración de los grupos. Igual que al Atlético de Madrid que le ha tocado el más difícil o la combinación más difícil, que tampoco creo que sea imposible pasar de grupo, también le ha tocado al PSG. Entonces yo creo que eso influye a la hora de que casas de apuestas, que lógicamente miden con fórmulas matemáticas todo esto y que lo tienen muy medido su negocio, pues hace que baje el PSG. Ahora, si la pregunta no es si me estás preguntando quién es el favorito para ganar el Mundial de Clubes, sino cuál es el mejor equipo que va a competir en el Mundial de Clubes, para mí el PSG es el número 1. Que son cosas diferentes. Entonces, a la hora de medir estas cosas, pues también hay que tener en cuenta estas variables. Pero vamos, que en cualquier caso dependerá mucho de los cruces. El verdadero mundial seguramente empiece a partir de las eliminatorias más que la fase de grupos. Cierto es que para el Atleti es un poco más complicado que para el resto, pero vamos, los equipos europeos yo creo que son muy favoritos en comparación a cualquier otro equipo de cualquier otra confederación.
Eso ha dicho hoy Luis Enrique, que los equipos europeos son muy favoritos. Yo creo que sí, pero también te digo que quiero ver cómo quedan las plantillas de algunos equipos argentinos y brasileños antes del Mundial, porque hay muchos argentinos y brasileños que están fichando mucho cedido, entonces quiero ver cómo quedan esas plantillas.
Entonces vamos a ver, a Flamengo tengo ganas de verle porque creo que no se reforzaron bien, creo que tiene una plantilla muy descompensada y aún así Felipe Luis lo tiene líder del Brasileirao, con lo que ello conlleva, porque la gente se cree que Flamengo es un equipo del montón, pero la exigencia que hay en Flamengo para ganar la Liga para peleársela a Palmeiras y ganar la Libertadores es tremenda. Y Palmeiras, vamos a ver qué tal, porque ha hecho muy buena Libertadores hasta ahora, tiene un cruce relativamente asequible en octavos, ya han salido los cruces de Libertadores, y creo que tiene un buen grupo con Chelsea, Porto y el otro equipo no me acuerdo.
Mira, dice Jimmy Floyd Hasselbein, que en YouTube nos dice os garantizo que el Atleti puede ganar fácil al Botafogo y al Seattle Sounders. Están en mitad de la tabla de sus ligas. No sé si fácil. Yo con que le gane me vale, pero le quiero...
Por poder sí, pero como luego no eres capaz de ganarle al Leganés, a Las Palmas, etcétera, o sea, pues depende del partido que hagas, claro.
Y que las sinergias son muy importantes.
A ver, dejadme un momento que meta cuchara.
So, Paris Saint-Germain are set to face Atletico Madrid, Botafogo, and Seattle Sounders. I actually believe PSG versus Seattle Sounders will be the second game of the Club World Cup. The opening game will obviously be Inter Miami versus one of the teams in their group, and we're going to be the second game of the tournament. Very excited. I'm very excited for this tournament. I've been excited ever since I heard the news about this new tournament that FIFA were creating. I think it will be a great tournament. And what I think of our group, I mean, yeah, look, at the end of the day, in tournaments like these, there isn't really an easy group. I do think we got some of a tough group. We got obviously another, good European team in Atletico Madrid. We got revenge on them from this season. Botafogo, obviously Libertadores winners and potentially Brazil winners as well. And Seattle Sounders, I don't really know that much about them recently. I know that Clint Dempsey played there. I know they've had some OP players on FIFA. But no, it would be a great tournament. And I think this is this is a group that we should, go through. Obviously, we could struggle a bit. They're tough teams, and I think, especially because it's the first time, like, there's going to be such a vibe in the summer. There's going to be so much hype for this tournament, and I really hope we perform really well. The thing is, there won't even be that much time to buy players ahead of this tournament. But, I hope PSG can win this tournament. I hope PSG can go far.
One like Group B, it becomes much more straightforward, my friend. Much more straightforward with teams like Atletico Madrid, Botafogo, PSG, and the historic Seattle Sounders. Respect the name, brother. Respect the name.
Seriously.
Pretty straightforward standings here, no?
Yeah. I mean, we don't even have to talk about PSG topping this group because they're going to. If they bring their best players,
yes.
It's going to happen.
They should. Yeah.
They're going to beat Botafogo. There's no question. They're going to beat the Seattle Sounders. There's no question. There's nothing you can do. You can try. Botafogo, they could try.
That'd be crazy, man. That'd be crazy if Seattle did something, though. That'd be crazy. At full strength, that would be crazy.
That would be crazy. But, so PSG's topping this group.
Yeah.
All right. And Atletico's going to get second. Atletico Madrid with Julian Alvarez, maybe an aged Griezmann even at that, but it's going to happen. We've had a really decent season. I actually see us getting better over the course of next season, given that this was the foundation. This is a damn good foundation for Atleti this year. So I have no problem playing against a team like Botafogo and Seattle Sounders. PSG 1, Atleti 2, this one's easy.
And I think Botafogo, had it been the team, if it had been 3 days after they won the Copa Libertadores, maybe they make it more competitive, but the difference is way too big between them and Atletico Madrid. I'm aware Atletico Madrid ultimately wasn't able to win any trophies this year, but man, their best moments, they looked very, very good, and it's just not comparable to Botafogo or Seattle Sounders, unfortunately. So I agree. PSG first, Atleti second, Botafogo third, Seattle fourth.
Yeah, for Botafogo, as soon as they won the Copa Libertadores, they just kind of been declining just a little bit. They lost the Recopa Sudamericana against Racing Club.
Badly, too.
Yeah, pretty badly. They've gotten off to a weird start this year. It's not bad, but it's not great in the Brazilian Serie A. So, yeah, and it makes sense, too. They've lost 2 of their best players. Thiago Almada has gone off to France, and Luis Enrique, I believe, has gone off to Russia. So those are 2 really good offensive players that they just simply haven't been able to make up for. It's not their fault. It is what it is. It's football, baby. So Botafogo, I think, they're going to struggle. And honestly, if anything, as we saw Pachuca do at the Club World Cup, Seattle might be able to take them.
Could they get third place here?
I think, yeah. I think it's
Playing
open
at
for
home?
Seattle to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they just play a very organized, disciplined style of football and then just rely on that moment of brilliance, it's there.
Yeah.
It really is there. And I think, Seattle's kind of been known for punching above their weight. I wouldn't be surprised if you get third place here.
Yeah, I agree. Seattle will have to play their best football, but if they do, we saw last year in the playoffs, Seattle go all the way to the conference finals due to being very conservative. Under Brian Schmetzer, this Seattle team is so disciplined, they're so organized, it works though. And then you have a few class players in Jesus Ferreira, Pedro de la Vega, it works for Seattle really well. With a declining Botafogo, I actually could see Seattle getting third, so much so at home, I think they're going to pull it off. Seattle third.
So you're going for
I'm
it?
going Seattle third, Botafogo last.
I'll let you go for that then. And I'll go with the opposite, Botafogo third, Seattle fourth. Let's go to Group C.
So
O pessoal do Seattle aí tá mais confiante aí do que o pessoal do Atlético de Madrid, rapaziada.
We'll see what happens. In Group B, we have PSG, obviously from France, Atletico Madrid, obviously from Spain, Botafogo from Brazil, and then Seattle Sounders from the United States. Another team that plays at home all of its games, Seattle Sounders. Does this mean they can beat either of the other 3 teams? I'm not too sure. I don't think that's going to happen. Atletico Madrid, although disappointed in the Champions League and looks like they're falling off in La Liga, I think they're still really strong side. They have players I absolutely love, like Julian Alvarez right behind me. And then Botafogo is the last champion of South America. They have been really, really, really inconsistently bad in the last couple of months. So I think PSG is going to get first place. Atletico Madrid is going to get second place. That matchup we're going to see live, so if you're interested in seeing a vlog or anything related to that game, subscribe. And I think Botafogo's been really bad and Seattle Sounders has the home advantage, but I know South Americans are going to, because Seattle Sounders isn't that good of a side in my opinion in the MLS. They're a mediocre team in North America. And Botafogo, even though they're not good right now, they're still a South American team. So they have that fight in them.
Right, then I want to see if we have something completely different for Group B as well.
Group B is maybe the most straightforward. Number 4, I'm going with Seattle Sounders. Because in general, I feel like MLS is still one of the weakest competitions in the world. Like,
it's not that bad. I think it's a top 10 league in football. But
is it bigger than Serie A, Brazil?
No. I think Brazil is like number 7, 8 maybe.
Where's the Eredivisie?
Eredivisie would probably be like, I think Portugal and the Eredivisie are 6 and 7 for me.
Yeah.
And then immediately for me it'd be Brazil. I think Brazil is the best one outside of Europe.
Argentina, no?
I think Brazil is a bit better.
Okay, good.
But
shot.
yeah, I think MLS could be a contender for like top 10, maybe 10th, 11th best in the world. But I agree that Sounders are bad compared to the other teams.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go third for Botafogo. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Number 2, Atletico de Madrid, and first our Champions League winner, Paris Saint-Germain.
This one, bro, we have the exact same prediction. Like
Okay.
this one, I think it's not really debatable. PSG, I'm really excited to see them as well because I don't really know. If they go all in, they will finish first, but I don't know how seriously they take this.
I think,
considering the prize pool though, I think all of these big teams will play their, like Madrid are literally paying Liverpool 5 million just to have Trent. But I'm just saying, like, this is how seriously those big teams take the tournament. So we will see pretty good football there.
so with PSG, with the flow they have after the final, I think they will take it seriously, as you said. And also, I think when there's such a good vibe in the team, they play well, they will take this serious. And what does the winner get?
I think it's up to $125 million for, like, if you go all the way, because every round you earn money. I think if you go all the way, it's up to 125 million. That's more than the Champions League.
With these tournaments, like if you win this one and you win it in 4 years, you might be able to buy Yamal.
Maybe. Yeah. I think Yamal is,
it's getting like a career
stays
mode.
at Barca, but yeah, you'll have like the one who wins that will go into next season with and if PSG win that as well as the Champions League, they go into next season with a huge budget on top of what they have usually.
É isso aí, rapaziada. Então essas foram as reações aí dos rivais aí dos outros países, analisando. Todo mundo foi mais ou menos no óbvio, né? Todo mundo espera que seja mais ou menos isso que aconteça. Mas quem sabe Botafogo aí não prepara uma surpresinha para todo mundo. Rapaziada, espero que você tenha curtido o vídeo. Brasileirão aí está em pausa pro Botafogo. A gente só volta aí depois do Supermundial. Então que a gente consiga fazer muito bonito lá. Tô ficando por aqui, tamo junto e até a próxima. Obrigado a você que assistiu esse vídeo até o final. Peço gentilmente que você vá até os criadores dos conteúdos originais. Entrem lá, dê uma moral, se inscreva. Os vídeos completos sempre vão estar todos lá. E não se esqueça também, deixa o like aí no vídeo, compartilha, comenta o que você achou desse vídeo. Tamo junto e até a próxima.